Hey there, I'm Brian. Thanks for tuning in to the Yoakum Connection, where we shine a spotlight on the local heroes in our community. Find out what's happening right here at the Yoakum Connection.
This morning, I'm with Dr. Rosalind Darty Tisdale at Integrative Healthcare Solutions. Dr. Roz, thank you for joining us on the Yoakum Connection.
Thank you so much for coming.
Tell us about Integrative Healthcare Solutions.
Gladly. Integrative Healthcare Solutions is a company that takes care of mental and emotional wellness. We offer holistic, individualized care for various mental health disorders.
And Dr. Roz, when you say holistic care, can you give us more detail?
Absolutely. When clients come in to visit us, we do labs to make sure there's not a physical element such as hyperthyroidism, anemia, vitamin D deficiency that needs to be corrected before we start treating mental illnesses.
And have you seen a rise in mental illnesses over the past few years?
We are currently in a mental health crisis, which is why I wanted to start the company, because I want to help with the mental health crisis in our community.
When you say we're in a mental health crisis, what does that mean?
What that means is right now people are under more stress than ever, especially since COVID in 2021. We've seen a rise in children with anxiety and adults with anxiety. We've seen a rise in depression. We've seen a rise in ADHD. So with this rise in mental health challenges, we are needing more and more providers to provide care for people with mental health illnesses.
Why do you think there's been a rise?
I think it's been a rise because the country is going through so much right now with the shifts in political matters, also with social media, and the kids were out of school for so long, so they're having to readjust to getting back into the schools, and it's taking quite some time. I think people are losing jobs. I think the mental health crisis is from various reasons.
Dr. Roz, it does seem like kids are under immense pressure these days. Social media, societal pressures. How can you combat this?
We combat it by, we refer out for counseling, but if kids need medication management, we do manage their medications, and we do add-on psychotherapy here. So we help with coping skills during the medication management visits. Kids also deal with a lot of bullying. So we try to teach kids how to deal with bullies, and parents. We educate the parents as well while we're doing the visits.
Now, circling back to a holistic approach, can you go into more detail on what that therapy looks like?
Absolutely. So we take care of the mind, body, and spirit. In fact, if you look at my logo, that's exactly what it shows, the mind, body, and spirit, because I think this is bigger than writing a prescription. We can write prescriptions all day long, but I think it's important to teach people how to cope mentally as well, such as meditation, grounding, using tools like that, and also exercise and eating healthy. Most of the serotonin that help us feel good is stored in our gut. So we also teach gut health.
I remember seeing something that said that diet and exercise can be the best source of medicine. It's always stuck with me.
Absolutely. And good old sunshine. Sunshine gives you vitamin D. Most clients that we see have low vitamin D levels, and that can make you feel sad. So what we will do is check the vitamin D level, and we'll give them vitamin D to get that level up to see if they truly need to be treated for depression.
So when patients come to you, you administer these tests?
Yes. We administer baseline lab tests to the clients, and we also do what's called gene site testing. So for instance, if I need to put somebody on an antidepressant, the gene site testing will prevent me from going through trial and error. It will tell me what antidepressant works best for that person's genetics.
So you really are saving time to get to the solution?
Absolutely.
Dr. Roz, what got you interested in mental health?
That's a great question, but I would like to go back even further. When I was 7 years old, I did a school project. There was a poster board. We had to put on the poster board pictures of what we wanted to be when we grow up. So I had pictures of nurses, and I cut my poster board in the shape of a heart. I knew that I always wanted to take care of people. I am a board-certified pediatric nurse practitioner as well as a board-certified psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. The reason I got into mental health is because in my community and in my practice, I took care of people with mental health issues so much. Well, I didn't know how to treat it. So I went back to school to learn how to treat it. Well, I wanted to do more. I learned how to treat the mental health issues, addiction. I saw so much addiction and fighting and people just unable to deal with crises in our community, and I wanted to make a difference. That's why I started Integrative Healthcare Solutions.
And Dr. Roz, what would you say to someone out there watching who's struggling right now?
If you're struggling, I would like for you to talk to a trusted friend. Sometimes that's hard to find. A pastor, a friend, your counselor or therapist, or call 988, which is the National Crisis Hotline. If you are struggling with suicidal ideations or homicidal thoughts, actually hurting someone else or yourself, I would like for you to call 911 or go to the nearest emergency room. However, if you're just feeling down or anxious and you need some help, call Integrative Healthcare Solutions. We'll be happy to help you.
Dr. Roz, how can our viewers get in touch with you?
We can be reached on our website at www.integrativehcs.org, or you can call our office, 318-518-8187.
Well, thank you for all the great work you're doing, and thank you for joining us on the Yoakum Connection.
Thank you so much.
As we strive to increase our commitment to the community, Yoakum Toyota is reaching out to you for your valuable input and support. Do you have innovative ideas that can improve Shreveport and the surrounding communities? If you represent an organization or have suggestions for initiatives that align with our mission to uplift Shreveport, we invite you to share your story with us. Now that's what it's all about. That's the Yoakum Connection.